Where junkies and dealers be living in the same place. In a dark world, won't discriminate with any race. The place of the hustlers that's pushing drugs and getting paid. Where prostitutes will open the lays, give you some AIDS. Every ghetto, every project lives inside this pot. Take a miracle to get you out of dying. And you rock, little boys dying cause they chose a gun over a book. Ended up in the paper, another mother's son is took. The streets has no heaven or beauty or some pearly gates. Just some gangsters and thugs corrupt the streets and pushing weight. Yellow tape connected every street and every intersection. If you take the wrong direction, you could get the wrong impression of what it's like to walk in the streets that's colder than cold. And drug trafficking is elite and blocks are sold. And needles and pipes be laying on the avenues while some homies sipping off the liquor, pouring out some brews. The streets of the devil in the heat full of trouble. Villains and haters will knock you if you peaceful and humble. Cause the streets of the devil, if you eating you hustle. Traffic and pushing some drugs can lead to beef with grubbles. The streets of the devil in the heat full of trouble. Villains and haters will knock you if you peaceful and humble. Cause the streets of the devil, if you eating you hustle. Traffic and pushing some drugs can lead to beef with grubbles. A place full of drama, don't even wanna be a witness. If you have a possibility, it's best to mind your business. Cause bullets is hitting innocent victims and the snitches. You live in a walking target if you ratting for some riches. Crazy thugs representing blocks to the fullest, pound for pound, scrapping in the streets and shooting up some bullets. Gambling in the streets, shooting dice for some ice. Quickest way to get you killed because your life isn't twice. Ain't nobody got your back because the streets is full of demons. You looking for no trouble, get you killed for no good reason. Bodies full of chalk, blinded streets full of death. Living every day and never know your everlasting breath. Mothers weeping for the child in the streets, leaking blood. Living in the battlefield where's no peace and no love. You start to question yourself, for God bless the city. But Satan's got the ghetto on lock, it's full of pity. Streets of the devil in the heat full of trouble. Villains and haters will knock you if you're peaceful and humble. Cause the streets of the devil, if you're eating your hustle. Traffic and pushing some drugs can lead to beefing with brothers. The streets of the devil in the heat full of trouble. Villains and haters will knock you if you're peaceful and humble. Cause the streets of the devil, if you're eating your hustle. Traffic and pushing some drugs can lead to beefing with brothers. The streets of the devil in the heat full of trouble. Villains and haters will knock you if you're peaceful and humble. Cause the streets of the devil, if you're eating your hustle. Traffic and pushing some drugs can lead to beefing with grubbles. Everywhere you walking from, the streets are full of felonies. Quick to run up on you, put your life in full of jeopardy. Though you have to watch your back and pick up lots of weaponry. Back against the wall because your time is very heavily. Evidence of bullets, scattered rounds full of shells. The streets are on fire, feel like you're walking in some hell. You try to be an angel, but it's hard to maintain. You turn into Lucifer's child with the evil brain. Numbers and statistics being added, homicide. Some people sabotage themselves, including suicide. Dope boys pushing weight is satisfying fiends. Are up for themselves, are stacking G's in poison streets. You walk into a crime scene, a drop of blood is spilled. Every time I turn around, another man is killed. From wickedly murderous ways, everything extortion. Wondering when mother of the streets will have abortion. The streets of the devil in the heap of the trouble. Villains and haters will knock you if you peaceful and humble. Cause the streets of the devil, if you eating your hustle. Traffic and pushing some drugs can lead to beefing with brothers. The streets of the devil in the heap of the trouble. Villains and haters will knock you if you peaceful and humble. Cause the streets of the devil, if you eating your hustle. Traffic and pushing some drugs can lead to beefing with brothers. The streets of the devil in the heap of the trouble. Villains and haters will knock you if you peaceful and humble. Cause the streets of the devil, if you eating your hustle. Traffic and pushing some drugs can lead to beefing with brothers. The streets of the devil in the heap of the trouble. Villains and haters will knock you if you peaceful and humble. Cause the streets of the devil, if you eating your hustle. Traffic and pushing some drugs can lead to beefing with brothers.